Hello and welcome, my friends. Welcome to Wednesday and welcome to your September angel reading. It's just a joy to work with the angelic energy, to channel their messages, and really inspiration. It's just a nice feeling because it's such a gentle energy. And every time I get into these readings, I realize how meh this deck is. It's like they gave up on so many of the cards, while others are really, they're dynamic and exciting and fun. It's just the majority of the deck isn't. I've never found a deck that is perfect for me. I've been trying to create one for years. It's just there just never seems to be enough time in the day. So that's just called the Angel Tarot. And then I have the Angel Inspiration Oracle. How I would love Kim Dreyer to make a tarot deck like this. Oh, it would just make me happy. Alrighty, let's see what the angels want to share for you in September. All right. The Nine of Cups in reversal. And the one word label does not sum up a card. You can't sum up tarot in one word. The Seven of Pentacles. Oh, we saw this earlier. The Page of Wands. The Chariot in reversal. The Emperor in reversal. The Knight of Cups. You can see the stuck instability here. And because they're major arcana, it's a bigger energy, a bigger problem than just for you. It's kind of a global thing. Many people are struggling this year. It is the year of justice, and we're getting the sharp end of that sword. It's going to be important that we start to not so much get ourselves unstuck, but empower ourselves so that we don't feel so discombobulated. Some of these everyday pieces, so the minor arcana, give you a good idea of how you can go forward. So of course we have the Knight here, and Pamela Coleman Smith, when she drew each Knight, she drew them in various stages of motion. So the swords, the Knight of Swords is running headlong into a storm, where the Knight of Pentacles isn't moving at all. This guy, he likes to swagger. He is the Lancelot of knights. He is all about the compassion and care. And that's going to go a long way for you. And it's not about, the whole self-care pieces. Sure, that's important, but this is more about having the compassion to understand where you're at. What is happening for you? And what's more, what do you need to do to ensure that you have that stability and that you feel able and confident to start to look at making some of these shifts that you keep wanting? The Seven of Pentacles reminds us that this is work that you need to do. No one can do it for you. If they tried, there's no connection there. It it's more a them thing than a you thing. And should something go wrong, or if there's a stumble or a bump, it's their fault. This has to be something that is you driven. Hence why we have this swaggering night. You need to do it in your own way. It may not make sense to others, but it just needs to make sense for you so that you can start to achieve some of the things that you've been wanting to do. And this brings me to another piece. When we want to achieve things, we want to make sure that we're not sabotaging ourselves by putting bars way too high so you can't achieve it. You feel like you're just struggling. So get off the struggle bus and start to give yourself achievable tasks. And you can slowly build up so that these tasks, not that they get harder, but you can start to accomplish more. And what's more is that you don't want to just keep, working yourself to the bone. That's not going to help. That there's no compassion there. There's a lot about working smarter rather than harder. So using your tools, asking for help, and not always so much from the physical support team, but a lot from your spiritual support team. They can really help to empower you and inspire you. And that's why we have the Page of Wands. Asking for some help, asking those questions. It's okay to question things, to ask. Just be mindful of the whys. A lot of times the whys there's a lot of things that happen that we have no control over. So the why isn't going to help. But you could look at the what's, the hows. Those are going to be important. Those are helpful. So again, be mindful of how you're approaching things. Because again, you've got the Emperor here. His everyday personification is the King of Swords. He's got great knowledge, great stability. We just need to start accessing that. The Nine of Cups does say, hey, you may also want to look at giving yourself permission to embrace those things that are going right, the things that you're succeeding at, because that's going to help fill your cup. It's going to help bring stability and movement, both of what you want. And this isn't just about, oh, you know what, the tangible pieces that are going right. This is the emotion, this is the connections, the relationships, the intuitional aspects, because we're dealing with the cup. Additionally, creativity. We've got the Nine of Cups, which is an abundance card, and then we have the Page of Wands. This is the yin and yang of creativity. The cups being the intuitive-based creativity, and the wand being that passion-based creativity. Both are going to be really supporting you in moving yourself from that stuck to that area that you want to be in, so that more things can go right, so that you feel like you're succeeding and achieving. Because let's be honest, there's a lot of areas in our life that we don't feel like we are. And taking time to look at what is going right in different areas of your life goes a long way. Because again, you're reframing your brain. Rather than focusing in on what you want or you think you're missing or that you need, you're focusing in on what you do have. Because it's easier to build off of what you have rather than what you don't have. Sorry, if I'm not sure if it's coming up on mic or not. My little dog is, when I start reading, he starts snoring because he gets very comfy in his world. Greet the dawn. Very important. Yeah, not every day are you going to feel all joyous and happy and motivated to go. But it is important that you do greet that morning and again, set achievable outcomes. So if you know you're having a hard day, maybe lower those outcomes so that you feel like you're succeeding and achieving. Love. Not so much the external love. Sure, that's great. And yeah, that will help, especially if we're feeling really flat and discombobulated. Reaching out and connecting in with important people to, well, share, give, and receive love, helpful. But this love, it's really important that you start to, again, focus it in on you. And again, this is not just that self-care piece. This is about actually starting to work on that relationship with yourself. Archangel Michael. Yeah. Some of this is going to be really hard, really challenging, because you're asking yourself to do things that may feel weird and foreign, right? Starting to have that compassion, that care for you, working on the creativity, giving yourself tasks that are achievable. So it might feel a little bit foreign and weird. If you start to have that fear, and especially if you're feeling unstable during this process, you can call in Archangel Michael. He's an amazing support for us. Another archangel we know well, Archangel Raphael. Part of that care and compassion will be healing ourselves. Are we going to be doing a lot of deep healing, lots of healing work? No. Honestly, this feels like more about healing and dealing with the energies and emotions that come up in real time, rather than burying them or hiding them. Dealing with them as they come up in whatever format they come up in, so that you're able to, again, reclaim that stability. So ways that you can do that: intentional bathing, huge. So the next time you're going for a shower or a bath, again, ask for some support to release it. And you don't have to wait for specific events or activities. You can call them in to help you out whenever it is you need. So if you know you're really struggling, call them in and ask. Embrace change. Easier said than done. Change is hard. Humanity hates it. However, we need it. It helps us get unstuck. And I love the fact that we do have this lunar experience here, this kind of spread, the phases. We're right in the middle of a lunar then solar eclipse. Lunar eclipse, because we are looking at that action. There's a lot of slamming of doors. And then the solar eclipse can really help us embrace that new, because it comes in on the new moon. So we do have some very, well, they're, I guess, seasonal aspects that are coming in to help with that shift. And thinking about the shift makes it a lot easier than focusing in on change. I want to thank you guys for joining me and the angels today. And I hope this inspired you to start to set some achievable goals and start to take care of you. If you did like this session, please give it a thumbs up and let me know what you're most excited for the next couple of weeks. Additionally, if you haven't done so, please don't forget to give it a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe to my channel. There's so much more coming forward and you don't want to miss any of it. And if you're looking for a supportive community, I do have a Patreon community. I've provided a link below. You can go check it out. I have a lot of extra supports for my Patreon supporters, and it's just a really nice community. Again, I want to thank you for joining me and the angels today, and we hope that you are able to, well, write yourself and feel empowered and excited for what is to come. Until tomorrow, my friends.